Hey guys, welcome to Tisha Talks. So I want to really quickly talk to you about 4 points that the book addresses. The book Second Chances addresses. And the book is about how you don't have to allow your poor decisions or your bad choices to define the rest of your life, right? You don't have to remain stuck in that situation. And so the first point that the book talks about is understanding that we're not perfect, understanding that we're going to make poor decisions because we're learning as we grow. It's a process. We learn through our experiences. So making bad choices is a part of life. I mean, we don't always have to make them, but when we do make them, there will be consequences and we'll have to deal with them, right? So that's number one. Number two, it's important for us to take ownership of the things that we made. A lot of times we want to play the blame game. Well, if they hadn't did that, and if I would have had this, and if I would have grew up this way, and if I would have had that resource, and then I wouldn't have done X, Y, and Z. And that could very well be true. But the bottom line is you did do X, Y, and Z. And so we need to take accountability for the part that we played, for what we did. And then the third thing is we have to be self-aware. Now that we know that we did X, Y, and Z, let's take time to figure out why. What prompted me? What was the situation? What was the dynamics? What was I in need of? And so once we self-assess and determine why we did it, we can then begin to do the fourth point, which is be a better me, right? Be a better you. And so you can be a better you by fully understanding why you did what you did, making a decision not to do it again, and also allow it to be a teachable moment. Now let me see how I can take this circumstance, excuse me, this bad choice, these consequences, and what opportunities will come out of them. How can I turn this bad thing around? How can I make it not define or confine me into this place, but allow me to step out and be impactful in this world, right? And then be impactful in my life. So guys, that is it. Those are the 4 points that this book addresses. I hope it's going to be, I know it's going to be a blessing and helpful to you guys.